Reserve Road coming into Longburn. The large building on the left there is the casein factory where I worked for 6.5 years. It's now pretty much defunct. There's a cheese factory they built on the back which has the red roof. Next to it with the grey roof was the powder store where they keep all the powder that we made there, the casein and whey powder. Over here used to be the butter factory and the town supply. Now there's all sorts going on there, but there's also the specialty powder unit which now no longer exists. Oh wow, that is amazing. It is gone. It's been many years since I've been here. I used to live here. So when the factory was up and running at its fullest, there were close to 600 people there every single day. Now not so much. Now there might be 100, 150, which is a terrible shame, but it is what it is, in the sake of prosperity and money, isn't it? So there's a lot of job losses. I was one of them, and I ended up moving to the UK and becoming a chef. So, but while I was working there, we also had the freezing works that was open, which I'm taking you to now. The freezing works was at the time one of, if not the most profitable freezing works in New Zealand. And when I say freezing works, it's meat works, the butchery. But now, not so much. I don't think there is a chain working out here. There used to be 5 chains, kill chains. Again, employing about 600 people. Now nobody, if anybody, which is a damn shame. And again, like I said, 600 people here, 600 people yeah, 600 people in the freezing works, 600 people in the dairy factory. That's 1,200 people, job losses. On a small town like this, it was devastating, absolute devastating. And all this is, it's being renewed and in light industry and things. So I mean, at least it is being used for something, you know? But it's not the same. I mean, the numbers, the job losses were horrendous, and as I said, I was one of them. And the dairy factory, really, they just pretty much closed everything down, shut everything up, and moved all the processes up to Taranaki. I was offered a job up there, but to be fair, there's nothing there. And that was my home away from home, the White Horse Inn. Great wee pub, still is a great wee pub. I try to get there at least once a year. Doesn't matter when, doesn't matter how, once a year at the White Horse. Play some pool, have some beers. So that is Longburn. As I said, I worked out here for 6.5, close to 7 years, 6.5, 7 years, and I lived at a couple of houses, 3 houses here, one of which has been torn down, and another couple that were down this street, Nairi Street. Good times had by all, but that was in my past. So that was a jaunt in the countryside, out to see Longburn. Thanks for coming along for the ride. If you enjoy what you see, give me a thumbs up. subscribe, hell, share it if you like. My videos are always random, but I'm discovering and letting people discover new parts of Palmerston North. Those who don't know where it is, Palmerston North is near the bottom of the North Island of New Zealand, about 100 miles north of Wellington. The countryside itself is absolutely delightful. Nice and flat, nice and green. Oh, I've got some bike riders. I'll never catch up with them. Oh, well, if they're going to town, I will.